everybody, it's Jill with Angel Creations. Welcome back to my craft room. We're going to do a fun little St. Patrick's Day craft today. And, I recently found out that I'm Irish, thinking that I was Dutch all my life. But, we're going to do a little bit of Irish decorating this year. Okay, we're going to be using this Dollar Tree from this canning jar from the Dollar Tree. They had this out in the fall, and I think we're going to try to use this side. What I'm going to do is put some wide painter's tape right over. They have a little burlap embellishment on here. Now, I'm going to tell you, my thumb was almost all better. I actually went most of the day yesterday without even a Band-Aid on it. It was so good. And then, I don't know, it was about 4:30 in the afternoon. I was reaching for something in the craft room. I was working down here in the craft room, and I reached into a shelf. Well, actually, it was more of a little cubby. I'm just taping off the burlap because I'm going to squirt this with water and paint it. I'm hoping we can use this side. If not, we'll just flip it over. But it does have some glitter on here. So my technique, I think the fastest way to take it off is to spritz it with a little water. And then I like to just take my scraper and scrape that right off. Comes off really, really good. And then you can usually wipe it. Let me get a smaller scraper here so I can focus on certain areas. You don't really want to soak your board because it's not really wood, but look at all this glitter came off. So you don't really want your board soaked because, that's just going to cause water problems. But you do want to definitely get it wet enough that you can get all this glitter off. Now, let me get a little more. In a few places, it's a little bit stubborn. Get that all off. And whatever doesn't come off, you can usually get with a little sanding block or sandpaper. So I'm just getting a couple of little stubborn areas. This was out at fall, and it's been hanging around in my craft room, so this glitter's probably on here pretty good. I know they have been working on trying not to have a lot of fallout on their glitter, because people complain that everything is glitter with the Dollar Tree products. So I know they're upping their game a little bit, but yeah. So this one still had a lot of glitter on it from fall. And there we have it. I will take a little sanding sponge to my it so that I know that it is all glitter free, because we are going to paint this with Waverly chalk paint. And do I have I don't have a rag here. I usually have one handy, and I don't today. Must have put it in the laundry. So let me grab another paper towel so we can get all this glitter off of here. All right, we'll put this parchment paper back for painting. But before I paint, I just want to take my sanding block, and I'll do it over my trash can. And I'm just going to make sure that this is all good to go. So I was telling you that I bumped my thumb again. I split it wide open again. I was just getting to the point where I could actually sleep without a bandage, you know, trying to let it air out a little bit. And very discouraging, this thumb. It's such a tiny, it's actually way, way, way better. I mean, it's even moved up my finger a lot. It was a lot lower, but it's just, a thumb is so important. I've never realized, I mean, of course I knew that, but I never realized how much you use your thumb, and I am missing it. So it's back in a Band-Aid. It is not in a metal protector anymore. It's a little bit better than that now. So that's a good thing. But yeah, whacked it. So when the nail ripped down the nail, down to the cuticle area there in the corner, when the nail came off, you know, you can't have that flap. You have to take it off. Well, it actually came off. It was a really, it was just fast and furious break. But when it came off, it lifted the skin, and there is still a little skin. It's a flap. And it got all infected. I told you about the super glue and trying to fix my fingernail before that happened, and I never knew that would happen so low. All right, we're gonna paint up our, just pouring a little bit of Waverly white chalk paint on my canning jar. So there is still a little flap, so I think that's what happened is I hit, I'm gonna try to be careful around this burlap top here. I think that's what happened is I hit that flap and it must have lifted up. And I'll tell you what, my cats were sound asleep. I was over at my cricket station over there working, and I went to reach into my shelf. It's a cubby, really. It's a really little cubby, and I went to reach into that. I'm trying to get the sides without really seeing what I'm doing here. I'm hoping I'm covering the sides. But I went to reach into the cubby, and I think I caught that flap. And I was like, like so loud. It hurt so bad that my cats both jumped up out of a sound sleep. Like, because I was like, you know. And oh my God, it brought tears to my eyes. I'm telling you, I'm such a baby. I have a lot of pain. I deal with pain on a daily basis, and a lot of us do. I'm not the only one. I'm not, woe is me. I'm just saying, I deal with a lot of pain on a daily basis. And when you get a little tiny pain like that, just a toothache, you know, or anything extra, it's like you just can't deal with it. It's like the icing on the cake or the straw that broke the camel's back. You're like, I can't take anymore. So, oh, I feel like I've just been the biggest baby over this, but I can't believe, looks like we might have to do a couple of coats here. I can't believe how much this has affected my life. That's why I'm just talking about it, because I cannot believe how much this little thing has affected my life. It's not like I just had major surgery or, you know, anything worth really talking about. But I'm using the brush that we still have paint on, and I think that might be good because, yeah, I think that will be plenty. It doesn't have to be a fully covered, you know how I like things anyway. It doesn't have to be fully covered. I like it less sometimes. So, anywho, that is what I've been dealing with. Crazy, isn't it? Crazy, crazy. I've been through, you know, I've been through some huge pains, huge surgeries. My computer's talking to us over there. I had back fusion and neck fusion. I've had foot surgeries and stomach surgeries and 3 back surgeries, and a broken nail is what's making me cry. Anyway, I had the pleasure, I have to tell you all, I had, it's pretty dry. I had the pleasure last night of talking on the phone with a subscriber for the first time. I want to reach out and say, hey, hey, Christine. And I also talk to Gloria sometimes, but hey, Christine. It was so, we called each other neighbor because she's a few towns away. And we have never met in person, but we did try. She did try really hard to meet me this past weekend at the Dade City Dollar Tree. It just didn't work out. I got the tape in the way here. I'm trying to get the toggle jute holder off here. And let's take our tape off now. And so she tried to get together with me, and it just didn't work out, and I'm so sorry about that. But, oh, I got a little bit of uncoverage over here. Let's see if we can take our paintbrush there. I think I will have to take a tiny paintbrush. You guys won't even know. You probably can't even see this, but I'm a perfectionist, and I can. So I have to cover that. I just have a little piece where my tape did not hit, and I don't like it showing. All right, that's pretty good though. Let's do a little, seeing that I have my paint cap out, I'll just put a little bit more down there. All right. So I was able to talk to a subscriber on the phone last night, and that was so much fun. I really appreciate the fact that she's even interested in talking on the phone with me. So that was really fun. And I am going to make plans to go to her neck of the woods, seeing that I missed her in my neck of the woods. She did get to meet my manager, Jackie. And she told me that Jackie is a sweetheart, and she sure is. That's the manager in the Dade City store. But I've also seen Jackie, and she told me Christine is a sweetheart. So there you go. It was really a pleasure to talk to you on the phone last night, Christine. Looking forward to getting together and meeting you in person. We are going to do a meet and greet. It's so hard to get some people, you know, now that the holidays are over, maybe we can do that. All right, so here's our canning jar. And now I did just put a little bit more on, so let me just do this really, really quick. We're going to put the words Lucky Charms on here with Dollar Tree vinyl. I want to make sure that's really, really, really dry before we put vinyl on here. I don't want to pick up any of the paint. Okay, so so I did a little fun thing. This is called, oh my gosh. Overlay? No, I don't even know. Anyway, I have 2 layers. So we have the words, and then behind it, offset maybe, I don't know, on the Cricut anyway, and it kind of gives it a little bubble behind it so you can read the words really, really good. And so it's on there with press and seal on our Dollar Tree vinyl, because press and seal really is not that sticky, and so when you want to release whatever it is you're transferring with Dollar Tree vinyl, you'll want to use, I'd love to stick that here, but I don't know if it will. All right, I thought that would be cute up there, but I'm not. I'm putting it down here. I don't know, I really like it up here. You guys can't see what I'm doing here. Oh, decisions, decisions. See, I really think it would be cute up here. I just don't know if it will stick. I'm going to go up here and put it up here. We might have to put some holes in our vinyl, and we might have to Mod Podge this on to get it to stick because it's on the burlap. But I kind of like it up here on the burlap. That was my plan. And then, you know, because Dollar Tree vinyl isn't very sticky, it doesn't have a lot of adhesive. It does work. If you know what you're doing, you can work it perfect. But, yeah. So, I don't know if this is going to stay down. So, I think we're going to have to Mod Podge it. Whoopsie. We might have to Mod Podge it down. Now, this would have been great if I had thought to iron it on. But this isn't iron-on vinyl. And I have not tried any of the Dollar Tree iron-on vinyl yet. If you guys have, please let me know in the descriptions. I'd love to know what you think of it. You know, it's probably really easy enough to give it a good try because you could get a Dollar Tree t-shirt and the Dollar Tree iron-on and try it for a very reasonable amount of money to see if it's something that's going to work. All right, so it looks like that's going to stay. I think I might add some Mod Podge after the fact, but there is our Lucky Charms. And but for time's sake and drying and all that, we're just going to let that go right now. And we are going to put our Lucky Charms on here. So this is a canning jar full of Lucky Charms. And I have this pack of 20 foam scatter from the Dollar Tree. It has little coins and little styrofoam shamrocks. And this is also from the Dollar Tree. And I don't have the top of it anymore, but I believe I only got 4 picks in here. This might be from last year, so I don't know. But they have all kinds of other, Dollar Tree has all kinds of little shamrocks and things. So we're just going to open up our scatter, and I was going to pour that out until I saw all the glitter in the bag, and I don't want that all falling out. So, I mean, it is going to be a lot of glitter. I am specifically looking for the little tiny ones because let's get these coins out of my way. Save those for another project. I love these little tiny ones, and I want the little tiny ones to go up closer to the top of the canning jar. This one just has a little nubby. I'm just clipping off, cleaning up some of these that didn't come out of the Dollar Tree's factory very clean. I'm just cleaning up their edges. And there is going to be lots of glitter. All right, so I thought I would just start by putting my Lucky Charms on my jar. So we're going to put like our heaviest ones on the bottom. And I have my low temp heat gun going today. And usually this has got to be cleaned up. My edges. See, I'm a little perfectionist when it comes to that. And I don't want these little nubbies to show on my... That was probably way more than I needed. Okay, so we're just going to put one down. And there's going to be lots of glitter, but we'll just blow it away. All right, so we're going to put a couple of the big ones down closest to the bottom. They'll be scattered, though. We'll scatter them. And that's all we're going to do is just keep putting our shamrocks in our jar. And then we're going to make a cute little beaded hanger for, I thought we would use a couple of these too. Let's take these off of our dowel. Little stick here. Because those are really cute little shamrocks too. We do have a little cleanup on Shamrock Aisle 12. But I don't know. I guess they're styrofoam, and when they're making these at the factory, oh, this is really stringy. That glitter, I mean, that mold presses the styrofoam and it gives it little nubbies on the side that you can just cut right off. Okay, I'm attached to cobwebs here. I got to get these off of me before we go any further because can't work with them. All right, now let's start putting some of the middle size shamrocks on, and then we're going to need a new glue stick. Get a long one. Not quite ready for that. Okay, let's put another. Do you see what I'm saying here? See how the mold, it just needs to be cut right here, trimmed off a little. That's what I'm doing, is trimming that little pressed piece off. I'm just cleaning them up a little bit. All right, let's put another shamrock, and then we can probably get a glue stick in here. And now I want to put some of my little ones on here as well. That's going to fall out still. All right, let's put a little one. Here. And another small one here. I'm not big on, I love glitter. Don't get me wrong. I love glitter. I always tell all my friends and family that when I pass away, I am going to come back and visit as glitter because I am a glitter girl, but I don't decorate a lot with glitter in my world. I don't know why, but I love glitter. I love bling. I love anything glitzy and glam. I'm a very much a girly girl, and I just love glitter and everything about glitter. But I don't decorate with glitter very much in my home. But you know what? It's nice for a whimsy effect to have a little bit of glitter on decor once in a while, especially seasonally. I like to do it seasonally, you know. I know it's not going to be a home decor. It's only out for the season. And so then I love to add glitter to those kinds of whimsy little. Anything I decorate in my home, though, you know, year round or, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you do. All right, so that is cute. Now I'm going to put a little more shamrock on the bottom because in a canning jar, they would mostly fall, the heavier ones, on the bottom. So we're going to glue a few more and make this nice and full. Hold on, we got glue strings on top of glue strings on top of glue strings. All right, so I'm going to put another medium one here. And I think that looks pretty good. Let me take a look. Oh my gosh, is that cute, Lucky Charms? That is really, really cute. But you know what? I want to put something on the outside edge. I wonder if I have something handy. Like, I don't think there's enough. Is there enough of this? Let's see. If there is enough of this, that would be amazing to be. Oh my gosh. See how God works? I'm going to use this hollow mesh tubing that's just laying around. I have perfectly enough. I'm going to put that around the edges because I just like the, and you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to put it on with Mod Podge or a little Elmer's glue. Let's use a little Elmer's glue and just glue that on. It will dry. We don't have to hot glue it. Oh, we'll hot glue it because you know what? It won't take as long. So let's just go with the hot glue. So I'm going to just add a little on the edge. And I'm talking right on the edge. And just go as far as one squirt with your glue gun. And my glue gun fell on the ground here. Okay, so I'm just going to continue down, trying to be very neat and get the very edge of the canning jar. Oh, this is just going to finish this off so much nicer. Oops, got the cobwebbies. There we go. Has anybody seen the movie, is it 80 for Brady? I'm dying to see that movie. I think it looks so much fun. It's got Sally Fields and Lily Tomlin, Jane Fonda. I have to wipe my nose. It's a little sniffly. Excuse me for doing that. I should have paused this. Let me wipe my fingertips here. It's real life here. So I'm dying to see that movie. I missed a piece over here. I didn't get that glued down good. So I'm just fixing that right now. Holding that down. 80 for Brady. Yeah. Oh, and Rita Moreno is in it too. I love all of those ladies. I can't wait to see it. I don't know. I need to see who will go to the movies with me. My best friend Doreen, she's not much into that kind of going to the movie kind of thing. She's not a shopper. We are best friends, but she is not a shopper, and that is like my favorite thing to do in the world. To drop my glue gun on the ground again over here. All right, so this is perfect. I'm just going to take some snips here, and I'm going to snip it off over here where we started. Maybe I'll turn it to so I can see what I'm doing a little better. Well, those snips aren't too sharp. Don't know why. There's probably glue all over them. Okay, so there is our little Lucky Charms, our canning jar full of Lucky Charms. Now we are going to I am going to Mod Podge that. Maybe we'll do that last because it will have to dry. But we're going to take our jute hanger that came with it and take our little tag thingy off of it. And we're going to use the little toggles to string on some beads. So maybe if I take a paper towel, they won't all roll away. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take, okay, so I have beads, all kinds of beads. Dollar Tree used to sell a whole bunch of colored beads in a bag, and that's what I have. And then I've added beads that I've painted since. So I have a mishmash of beads, but I'm going to take the two Dollar Tree biggest green beads, not green beans. And then I'm going to take those two, and then I have white beads that I painted. I'm going to put those on the next one. Then I'm going to take my next smallest size and go, and so on. Then I have these two green beads that I painted, and then the next two. Now, hopefully this string is going to hold all these beads. It may or it may not, but we're going to start with Maybe we'll just start with the big ones and not the little ones, because we can always add those to the, oh, we got to start with the inside beads. So we're going to take our 2 green, the biggest green painted ones, and then we're going to add white. See, I still can't use this thumb, and I was just barely starting to be able to use it, and now I've done it for sure. I don't know. And I'm all done my antibiotic, so it's just a waiting. Ow, I can't even touch it. I'm telling you, it's just a waiting game to see how long it is going to be, I guess. It is a very tender situation, though. Looks like we're going to be able to put all our beads on, which is making me really happy. Maybe not. I don't know. We have to still get the string through the board. So far we have that. We're going to hang it right in the middle here. So I think we're going to go for our very last bead. Yeah, on each end. I love these toggles. I love saving these toggles because they make a great little needle for your beads. And then we're just going to, now this is the part I do have to make a hole, because what do I have that is really, really sharp? Because I put my vinyl on the other side. I'm going to try to poke it out with one of these Dollar Tree tools. So I'm going to put my finger there so I can kind of feel from behind, because I don't want to push my vinyl off. Now I'm going to come through the front where that hole is, and I'm going to do the same on the other side, and then we're going to slap some Mod Podge on here. Okay, that one's going to go through perfect because it's just perfect. It's just this one that we have to, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger with my bead reamer, or actually it's an ice pick, I think. Okay, now let's put a little Mod Podge just so that we know that this vinyl is going to stay. Let's pick up this pointy piece. And we'll just put a little bit of Mod Podge on here. Just to make sure it's going to stay down. Could have put some under it even, but we didn't. So we'll just put it on top. So we're not going to wait for this to dry, but you will know that it did dry. And that this lucky charm stayed down. You'll be able to sleep tonight like me, knowing that this stayed down. I think this is a cute little craft. This would be fun to do with your grandkids. We got something here. Your grandkids or your teenagers even. Nice little gift to give away to your neighbor. Someone that you know that's Irish, maybe. Okay. Now we're just going to put our toggles in our holes here from the front. With no thumb. Are you sick of hearing about my thumb yet? I know. I'm sorry. Feel useless without it. Alright, my L. I'm going to put a little bit of Mod Podge under that. Actually, you know what? This whole thing is going to get a little more Mod Podge because the whole thing just fell right off in my hand. So let's go ahead and get some Mod Podge under it. Might as well. Only because we put it on the burlap. If we hadn't put it on the burlap, it would have stayed down on the paint. But We didn't. So we're going to put it back on. And just convince it to stay. It doesn't want to, but it will. It will stay. We're going to give this a little air dry. Just to convince that to stay put. I just stuck it with my finger. My finger has Mod Podge on it. All right, let me get this to sit down here. I think it's good. I think we just need to put a little more heat on it. Let's get this cobwebby. I think time is going to help it. There. Whoops. All right. Okay, so here it is. That's just going to keep drying. Uh-oh. We have issues. Houston, we have a problemo. Okay, well, I'm going to get that back down. I don't know if I should have added the Mod Podge over it. I think I should have added the Mod Podge under it. But this is our finished project. I will deal with that. Lucky Charms. It's staying on. It's just not dry, the Mod Podge. But how cute is that? Simple and cute. Lucky Charms. Always after my Lucky Charms. I love the beaded hanger. I love the burlap on the top. And I just think this is a cute little St. Patrick's whimsy decor. Something for everyone on this channel. And what a cute little door hanger. All right, everybody, this will do it for today's craft. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I had fun making it. I had so much fun making it with you. It's always a pleasure to come on here with my friends and sit and craft and talk about what's going on. Let me know in the comments if you are Irish. I know a couple of you already have. Thanks for letting me know. And I forgot what I asked you to tell me earlier, but this was so much fun. I'm glad that I got on today. I almost did not have a chance to get on here today. And the thing about that is I can't tell you guys when that happens. I'm almost up to, we have about 55 more subscribers before we reach 500, and we are going to be doing a giveaway. So I'm going to be on here talking about that giveaway very, very soon. We do have a giveaway basket started, and we do have one thing in it so far. So when I go to the Dollar Tree, I will often pick up a item that is going to go into the giveaway basket. So stay tuned for that. Make sure that you are liking, subscribing, and commenting. Those all mean so much to me if you're trying to help me out. And until the next time that we see each other, I hope that you be good and do good. Bye now.